MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here and getting the start. Drew Rasmussen. How about a report on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now? Here's Nico Hoerner. That one missing inside.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And another ball.
Count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading off for the
Luis Arraez stands in. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Throw to first. Hoerner back in on a dive. Hoerner on at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Save that mid-90s fastball until the final pitch of the at-bat. So at the plate, he hadn't really had a good opportunity to time things up. By the time the pitch was recognized and the swing came through the zone.
Hoerner on the go. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it, and that will drop foul. The pitch. Runner goes again. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Hoerner flies around third. He'll score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
One down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Strike 2. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. And there's 2 away. Here's Yelich at the dish. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So 2 down. Here's Austin Riley. Right count 1 and 2.
1 and 2. The count.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. The NL is on top, 2-0. Back at Globe Life Field. And on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off the entire lineup. So typically, he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. Homework should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Started to swing, held up.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Batting second. From the Toronto Blue Jays,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
batting third.
Here's Jordan Alvarez.
The left field.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Alvarez.
Two down, nobody on. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second easily with a two-out double.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And that is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back in Arlington, second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out.
1-2.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. Two strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, this is tough. You're looking to protect with two strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. On the ground to short, Seager. Whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Gunnar Henderson. The 1-2. Softly hit to third, and that's just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Zips it across. One up, one down. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And gone! And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Josh Young. One out, bases empty. That one in there across the letters. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rutschman retired, and that's the third out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tarek Skubal. So digging in, Nico Horner.
Leading up for the National League, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one hammered. Trap going back on this one. Just shy of the wall. Luis Arias will hit next. Tied up here in the early going. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Matt Chapman looking to start something with one gone. And here it comes. And there's the ball. Rips that one center field. Trout snags it, and there's 2 away. Here's Trey Turner. Down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. NL goes down quietly. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Cal Quantrill. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be ready to play right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to third, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And at second with 1 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Trout. Righty reliever out of the pen, Matt Waldron.
Well, forget about spin rate. I mean, he's got that knuckleball that just floats up there and dances all over the place.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Acuna makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Hit, 1 left. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Logan Gilbert. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And another ball.
2-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Seager on the run. Throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now it's Christian Yelich. Went down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
To the right side, in plenty of time to first, out number 3. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Brandon Woodruff.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next to hit, Corey Seager. Now into the game, Matt McClain. He'll play second.
Now playing second, number 9, Matt McClain.
Also entering the game, Francisco Lindor. He's in at shortstop.
Number 12, Francisco Lindor.
Also into the ball game, Corbin Carroll. He takes over in right.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Also entering the game, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be out in left field.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The right fielder, number 30.
So up next, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2.
Got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, one away, and now Josh Young. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Spencer Strider. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Strider.
The wind to kick the pitch. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever. More than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. McLean makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Nathan Eovaldi.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right side. Altuve handles it. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Good eye in that spot. Action in the pen down there. Carlos Estevez up and throwing. Brent's a left-hander, also throwing. Ripped on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And now it's Christian Walker.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. He'll touch them all. It's 4-3.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
2 outs, nobody. On. Next to hit, Matt McClain. Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. And he walked it.
Ball 4, runner take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League, Tyler Stevenson. The runner on first with 2 gone for. Swing and a miss.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So 1 run on 1 hit. No. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th. And taking over on the mound, John King.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Out to short, Lindor. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. On the ground, nice ground out.
There's the strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Guerrero, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And that ball is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 6-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Adbert Alzolay comes on now. Here's Mike Trout. Just
Outside.
missed.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. Got him. So now it's Corey Seager. Popped up left side. Lindor makes the catch, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Christian Javier. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
The National League, the shortstop,
1-1.
Francisco
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. This is Corbin Carroll.
The right field, Corbin.
One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz appears to be getting loose to Ron. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson.
The designated hitter.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Out towards left center. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than any.
Now this one gets through. Around third. He'll score. It's 7-3.
Well, it's a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. As this one sized up, brings it in, and there's 1 away. And at first, now here is Adley Rutschman. Falling behind 2-1. Tucker leads off first with 1 away. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard ground ball. Base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jose Alvarado into the game.
Now pitching for the National League, number 46,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 7-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andres Munoz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
1 down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. Seager on the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. He's safe.
It's good hustle. Talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And he deals. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And he chases that one. Now 2 away.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there.
Tosses to first, and that is back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Kerry Carpenter. Just off the inside edge. That's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Harrell moves towards it. Calls it in for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Camilo Doval gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for the National League, number 75, Camilo.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Near the bottom of the 7th. And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Julio Rodriguez. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounced up the middle. McLean. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. So remaining in the game defensively, Kerry Carpenter. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. The new pitcher in the game, Yohan Duran.
Number 59.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. So now a pinch hitter, Ketel Marte.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez getting ready to go. Brent's also throwing. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
We're going to get something going. This is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Got to see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
The 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-5.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. He saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad.
Carlos Estevez on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. T.J. Friedel. At the belt and fires. Swung on, belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Number 37.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. Next pitch is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now it's filled up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
To the right side, and a base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He scores, and it's a 7-6 game.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
One down, runner at first. At the plate, Austin Riley. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Hernandez at first, one gone. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He rocketed that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 8-7. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
New pitcher now, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the American League.
So digging in, Michael Harris.
Pete Fairbanks.
Still only one out here in the inning. Hit hard, that gets through.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Number 20,
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. Runner goes again in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Two on the way. Now fly ball to right center. Tucker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman.
Now Christian Walker. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Rowdy Tellez looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Now before the 1-1, time is called. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. Staying in the game on defense, Ketel Marte. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Also into the ball game, Rowdy Tellez. He takes over as the new first baseman. Pinch hitter coming on, Andres Jimenez.
Well, with this speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Now from first base, number 44, Rowdy.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, didn't go. 2-1. Righty to the plate. In the air, out towards right center. Friedel should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ryan Jeffers.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
On the mound now, Edwin Diaz. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off this fastball.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And a 1-1. Good strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Goes the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Tucker. Right through there for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Here comes a pitch. Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Andres Jimenez taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Jake Rentz takes over on the mound. So the lineup flips over. Here's Ketel Marte.
Number 59, Jake.
And now the lefty. And foul ball. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
1-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. It was a 2-run homer for him in the 8th. That was a huge swing in the late innings of this one, Singy.
Yeah, it was a critical moment in the game, especially considering the inning. They needed it, and he really came through.
kicks and fires.
Ball.
Action in the pen down
Two
there.
balls, one
Emmanuel Clase, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soderstrom gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. So now 1 and 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2 and 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Stevenson around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Showed some really nice.
Josh Smoors will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Slider misses outside. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball out towards left center. Rodriguez grabs it on the run, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 9-7. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Paul Sewald.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Right grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Siggy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out. So now a pinch hitter, Anthony Volpe. Big spot for him here. Young, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's outside. 2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah.
He takes a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Vinny Pasquantino. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Sewald is just 1 strike away. Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's there, but it hooks foul. That pitch just misses the inside corner. It's 2 and 2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. And that'll do it.
Looks like both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing. And it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors, they left 5 runners on base. For the home team, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.